Hello humans, ghouls, mutated fools. Welcome to the channel. Beware mutated zombies. I am Mara, mutated zombie. You don't need to be aware of me because I am jonesing a little bit. I got some good brains, very good brains, and they were tasty and delicious and succulent. And now my brain is a little overloaded. It is hyped up. Maybe they had like a lot of soda, a lot of sugar. I don't know where they found these things, but I'm just hyped. We are playing where the water turns to wine. Is that where the water tastes like wine? Is that what this is called? It's the thing that we were playing with the wolf just tore you to shreds, and now you're on your roads turning stories into memories. That thing. It's interesting. It's an interesting game. I like it so far, but also it's a little weird. It's so weird. So weird. I think it's my kind of weird, actually. Last time we played it, we got to learn the controls, which were a little bit difficult, and we got to meet the Vagrant Kid. I think it's called the Vagrant. I don't remember this kid's name, but he wanted traveling stories, and I didn't have traveling stories. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, jump into that, and see what other stories we learn across the Americas. Well, not the Americas, it's just North America. Not even North America. Is it North America? No, because North America includes Canada. Across the United States of America, yeah, because we're not even going to Puerto Rico. And wait, is Puerto Rico considered part of the United States of America when it's a territory? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yeah, no, we're just going across. Do we get to go to Alaska? I don't think we get to go to Alaska. I should look. I don't think we get to go to Alaska or Hawaii. Are we missing Alaska and Hawaii? Oh my gosh. Let me I gotta open it up now. I gotta open it up and see. What are we missing? Oh, it picks up right where we left off. Okay, cool. I don't remember the controls. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Map. Scroll. No, that's in. Scroll out. 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 Keep going. Keep going. I remember liking music. We don't get to go to Alaska or Hawaii. That's lame. Like, I get it, but that's lame. Fine then. Alright, so we are going to try to keep meeting up with the Vagrant Kid. So we gotta keep going down. All the way to... Where is Delaware? No. New Jersey? What is this? Maine? No. What is this? MD? What is MD? Maryland, I think. MD is Maryland, right? Alright, well, we've got a long way to go. I should try hitchhiking.
Low tide on a moonless night. This beach is long, stretching toward a receding sea. In the darkness, the sand seems coarse and gray, alien. The stars are dim and distant.
I wonder if that accent will come back and hit me.
It outshines the stars with its presence, a streak of sickly colored light, leaving a trail of distorted fire. It slowly creeps along the sky like a vast worm, though you know that, given the distance, it must be moving at great speed.
Keep looking at the sky or look at the shore. I don't have either of these types of stories, but let's keep looking at the sky.
Its parabola heads south to north. In the far distance, just for a second, a boardwalk town is engulfed in light. With a rumble, its street lamps and windows dim, then go dark. All that you can see emanating from there is an otherworldly color that you can't quite name.
Aliens? Aliens? The light from the sky. Okay. Ooh. I wanna try to hitchhike. Oh, yeah. Wait, hitchhike. Let me hitchhike. Oh well. Let's go to this house. Oh, this one's not... Okay. As you walk down the road, a black crow flutters down to land in your path. It looks at you, cocks its head, and speaks. Well, you've got a long, long road ahead, don't you? All these people to chase down, or so I hear. It laughs. I got some experience when it comes to chasing folks. Ignore the crow. Tell me about it. Well, if you want, you could go find your friend again. Ask them more about their life. They might want better stories this time, though. Appears up at you. Didn't they tell you where they were heading next? Yeah. But hey, the world is full of people. Bet you could find another friend like that if you went looking around. There's more than one interesting person in this land for sure. It gives a gravelly laugh. That's what humans say anyway. And with that, it launches into the air and disappears. Okay. Ah! Oh my gosh. No, no, come back! I don't want to whistle. I want to hitchhike. I want to hitchhike. Oh my gosh, is that a cloud above me? Hitchhike! Ah! Motherfucker. Let me hitchhike. Ah! I think I'm gonna need 2 hands for this. Hitchhike? No? How do hitchhike? I guess hitchhiking doesn't work for me. Okay. I'll just whistle my way. If I can remember how to whistle, which I currently can't. Is it the space bar? I think it's the space bar. This man reads the newspaper with barely contained horror, his grimace spreading wider and wider as he makes his way down the page. Suddenly, his frown cracks into something a little more with a little more amazement in it. Whoa, he says. Dust Bowl devastation. What's the matter? He reads out a story about the dead woman in the yellow ribbon. You're shocked. It's the story of the elegant woman in the small town, but with some bits changed. Do you think that it's really happened, he asks. Oh, yes. He shrugs. Sounds like nonsense to me for sure, he says. The stuff they print these days. That's the story that grew.
The edge of summer has turned the ocean choppy and misanthropic, and the skies miserably gray. The boardwalk prophetess lured you into her tent with a promise to read a fortune for free. Seems like business has slowed to a crawl already.
I don't think she's gonna like what she sees.
Before you lie the instruments of her profession. There's tarot cards, Rider-Waite, but also Marseille for traditionalists, rosary beads and costume jewelry, and of course, the centerpiece, a great glass globe. With practiced theatricality, she goes directly for the crystal ball, letting her eyes unfocus as though she can see a great distance into it. She brings up names, places, asks if you've known someone called John, if you have a relative in Newark.
Be a dick. Be a good sport. I don't know if I have the real... I don't think I do, so I'll be a good sport.
You latch on to what she says, and together you dance towards some insights about your romantic prospects. It's relieving to meet an honest charlatan instead of the ghouls and ghasts of the road. You might even say you're having fun, until she abruptly stops talking.
Does she realize I'm just a skeleton?
Your eyes, she says, her voice suddenly drained of the bassy drama that was her stock in trade. You've met him. You've seen him, too. You carry him with you.
Yes, did you miss me? What?
The words that come out of your mouth are not your own.
Oh.
They seem unwilling or unable to form properly out of a human throat. They're more like snarls, warning noises of a vicious animal.
Oh, snap. Try to move on.
The glass
Or try to
globe shatters. Your vision is hazy, and your body is not your own. You came far to get away from me, the voice lodged inside you says, but this one has a way of wandering. The fortune teller has collapsed, cowering. Consider your debt to me repaid.
Oh no. What happens when I black out? I'm not going to see a corpse, am I? Oh no.
When you come to your senses, you're lying face down on the rough wood of the boardwalk, sore and weak. An empty patch of wood, cleaner than the surrounding planks, is all that remains of the fortune teller's tent.
Oh, okay. Okay. That was scary. That was, could have been worse. New York! The air stinks of gasoline and trash, and you're boxed in by brick. But damn, there's something invigorating about that stink. God, you feel like there's an engine in your chest. I do not like certain types of stink. Like, I went to Los Angeles with a friend. Did not like the smell of Los Angeles. I liked the museum. I liked the library. I liked the bookstore that was there. But did not like the smell of having to get to those places. The museum was cool, but did not like the smell of getting there. So I don't think I would like New York's smell either. Thanks. Explore.
The engines belch black smoke as the ferry churns gray water into froth. A broad-shouldered figure leans out over the rail, eyeing the skyscrapers on the horizon. Nearby, a man and a woman speak in low, urgent voices. He takes her wrist gently. She is weeping softly.
Oh. If I'm trying to get to the kid, I think I'm gonna want these traveler ones, so talk to the man.
The man gives you a once-over as you approach. His newsboy cap is ragged with age.
You look familiar. Did I meet you at Union Square?
Okay, so they're both. Okay, so I don't think so.
The man shrugs.
Maybe somewhere else. You look like you get around. Me too. When Gramsci was arrested, we all had to flee. The futurists and the syndicalists and all the rest scattered across Europe. The luckiest ended up here.
He nods decisively, proudly.
We continued the work.
Okay. Earn money. You wander the streets of the city looking for a way to make some cash. Look for work. Digging holes, not what you had in mind, but damn, they're digging a lot of holes in this park. The foreman assigns you to a work group with a mix of other disheveled men and women and sends you off to dig a pit by the water fountain. Keep quiet too, so let's keep quiet. The foreman keeps coming back to ask what you found. At one point, you dig up something suspiciously bone-like, and everyone gets really excited. It breaks apart in the foreman's hands, though. Just a rotten stick. Damn. By nightfall, your many holes have turned up. Nothing interesting. The foreman pays out pretty well, though. Okay. Store. Oh, pizza and bagels. Oh. I'm gonna go with bagel. I would very much like some bagel. Okay, go. I think this is okay if it's filled in, so I don't think I need coffee or apple juice. I think I'm good. Train station. Oh, that's cool. I have no money to go to Boston, Washington, D.C. or Detroit, so I'm not gonna. You again. A jet black crow alights on the low branch of a twisted tree. Look at you, it caws. You got some good stories already? Well, I heard better. Much better. It seems to wink at you. Want to hear my tricks? Sure. The ones you got now? Psh, pathetic stuff. You tell those stories around, and they'll come back more exciting, more satisfying. So always listen to the stories other folks tell. Their tales are less true, sure, but more useful around the campfire. Makes sense. The boss has a point about the true ones, though, the crow admits. They're extra interesting. You learn a couple of folks' true life stories, and everyone will like them, no matter what kind of story they think they want to hear. Any other tips? Well, everyone's the captain of their destiny. It gives a burst of laughter. Ain't no bootstraps in the world that can save you now, but the choices you make, they change the kind of story you can tell. It ruffles its feather, a short shrug. Choose wisely, or don't. Ha. Okay. There's Philadelphia, New Jersey. I think I'm going the right way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go towards New Jersey. New Jersey is where I want to go. So this way. I think. Wait. North, west. I want to go south. Wait. This way? Philadelphia. I want to go this way. No, wait, no. Oh my gosh. Map. How do you... Okay. I want to go... Oh my gosh. Wow, that took me a very long way. I want to go south. South is where I want to go. So I want to go this way. Oh my gosh. How do you whistle again? Oh my gosh. I am just getting all sorts of lost with trying to do that. Okay. You notice a black crow sitting on a fence post, watching you with unsettling intensity. Hey, it blurts out. Hey friend, hey! You hear about trains? It gives you a throaty cackle. Locomotion, that's the life. I got some good travel tips here. Sure, I'm trying to figure out how to flip in... hitchhike, and that's not working, so... You ever ride a train? It asks. With your budget, you'll need to. Hop on at a train yard, though. Fast and convenient, but the railroad bulls really don't like it when you ride in empty boxcars. If you get caught, you'll get beaten. It hops and pecks at something on the ground. On the positive side, you'll meet someone to trade stories with, but if you don't like the sound of that, you could hitchhike. Find a friendly car. It laughs. I feel sorry for you, landlubbers. No wings, just motors. You can't even cross rivers when you want to. Only safe at crossings. Got a point there. I always do. You notice that its beak doesn't move as it speaks, but before you can tell anything else about it, off it flies. I'm psychic.
The stream is a clear, reflective shade of blue. Unusual in this region, where bog iron colors the river's brown. Across the way, a goat with great leather wings laps up the water, its sunken red eyes fixed on your every movement.
I don't think that's a goat.
You now notice the unnatural absence of wildlife. No fish swim in the stream. No birds sing in the trees. The winged goat drinks with a forked tongue, only abstractly concerned with your presence.
I don't like either of these choices. I am terrified of both. Because if there's no life around, then the water might not be safe. But also, why would I approach this creature? Sure, approach the goat.
Over the hill, a scorched one-room house lies abandoned, 2 of its 4 walls in ruins. The goat rears up, front hooves curled, and stretches its wings out to their full breadth.
Sounds like it wants me to GTFO, so I'm gonna leave.
The winged goat doesn't follow. Instead, It lies down inside the burnt house, surrounded by portraits of a large family, glass frames stained brown from smoke.
Chances are something really cool might have happened if I had stuck around, but no. Billy! Maryland! Oh, what's this? You spend a while in the cool shade at this gas station. You notice 3 kids sitting beside their family car, while their parents argue loudly with the cashier inside. Children seem embarrassed. You see the older brother lean over and distract his siblings with a story. He starts telling them a story about the 4 identical men, born to 2 different mothers, who confuse themselves amongst each other. You realize almost instantly that he's telling a new version of the tale of the 2 men who each mistook the other for his missing brother, but with new, exciting, over-the-top details. He tells it well. When the parents come stomping furiously out of the gas station, you make yourself scarce, missing the ending of the boy's new story. But the part you heard is definitely easy to remember. It'll stick with you for a while. Okay.
The man is the color of mill dust. His smile creases his face like folds in dough. He gestures you inside the dilapidated structure and shouts over the sound of driving wheels.
You're welcome to sleep here. You don't want to rest by the river. Not in the evening. Insects.
Oh, thanks.
The man shoves the broken door closed behind you. The mill is warm, and the air is heavy with the powder kicked up by your entrance. You realize how easy it would be to drift off on this pile of sacks to the loud but constant sound of the grinding wheels.
Ooh. I don't know if I already have a son, because that looks familiar, and I don't recognize this at all, so I'm going to fight the drowsiness.
Consciousness is elusive. Your limbs throb with a dull fatigue, and your eyes are sticky with dust. The man suddenly grips your legs and drags you toward the millstone.
Oh, she is.
You do not love my daughter. You will not have her. I will not let you hurt her.
His voice is pained, not angry.
Oh, snap.
Your hand catches a flour sack printed with brightly colored flowers. A puff of flour makes you sneeze, and you wake.
Oh.
The mill is quiet. Its works long disconnected. In your hand is the faded remnant of what might once have been a bag, or a piece of a dress.
Oh. Spooky, spooky. Okay. Is this the train? Yeah, that's the train. But I think we're here for this specifically. Quinn! Hey!
Hey, traveler. Come to join my fire again?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I know you well enough to let you set yourself down for a spell. You remember Cass and Flip? You want to hear more about my travels? Well, sure, why not? Nothing better than trading stories around the fire, and I got stories. I want a story that scares me.
Oh, cool.
Now I'm older, almost nobody can do it. Give me your best shot.
I think I have a few of those. Where is... Is it this one? No. I think it is that one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, the winged beast.
Wow, that's the stuff, stranger. Spooky campfire tales are my favorite. Sad. Oh, so you think just 'cause I'm young, I gotta be sad, crying after my mama every night. I don't need you looking after me, so if you're offering, don't. And I thought I told you to be respectful. What you really ought to be asking yourself is if you want to keep enjoying my spot or not.
You're the one that asked for a scary story.
I want to hear a story about ghosts or murderers or something. Scary stuff.
Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Tell the story of the creepy mill.
You spin a good yarn. I was shivering there for a little bit. My family. There ain't no way I'm gonna start jaw-flapping about those bastards. Judases, the lot of them. Enough said.
Why is it that the stories that you like end up getting you mad at me?
I want to hear one of them venturing tales. Got any?
Maybe? Tell the story of the determined socialist. Nope, got that one. Let's see. Fortune teller. I guess it would be this one.
I don't get too much out of tales that are so cheerful. Not enough excitement for me. Freedom. Well, teacher used to talk about freedom like America was eat up with it. But the tramping kind seems to be just about the only real freedom still in supply.
I'd believe it.
Ain't no freedom from an empty stomach or bad weather, unless you're rich. Hey, tell me one of those exciting stories.
Exciting stories. This one's kind of exciting.
Were you trying to scare me? Well, you didn't go far enough. Huh. Wishes come true, huh? If I had to say, it'd be great to have red beans and rice cooked with some fatty bacon. Supposed to be a Mississippi River specialty, but I ain't never had it.
That sounds tasty.
Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those.
I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure we're almost done for the night. So let's see. Ooh, yeah, this one's thrilling and scary and terrifying.
I usually like the scary stuff, but your story needed more punch, I think.
Dang.
Luck. Wit and some puppy dog eyes on occasion's all the luck I need out here. For everything else, I got my knife and my dogs got their teeth. Oh, heck, the night's over already. I sure enjoyed talking to you, but I gotta get on. I think I'll see what's happening up the road this way.
New York? I just came from there.
The tramping life suits me just fine. Every day is a venture. With things being so depressed, folks walk around like it's the end of everything good. But it ain't. Plenty nice things to see if you know where to look.
Okay, so I was already up over that way. Like, I guess, because it's like, I have to travel through, so there might be some stuff spread out here, but I want to continue down the road. Let's go ahead and meet this person, and we'll get to the city. And oh wait, I wanted to go west, and I okay, so let's meet this person, and then in the city, and then we'll go jump on the train and see how far we get on the train, because the train gives stories too, right? Mason.
My twin brother Paul and I always got into trouble, but we were good. We didn't do nothing to anybody till we left.
This one sounds very military-y.
Then we hurt a lot of people. Me, more so than Paul, because he didn't make it through.
Oh.
The march I was on, the bonus army.
Oh,
It's
right.
less a bonus and more an acknowledgement of what I've had to suffer. Civilians will never understand. Know any good jokes? I'm not so good at telling them anymore.
I don't think I have any funny stories. Funny stories. This one seems like it could be funny. The identical brothers, who are now identical men.
Wish I could tell that one to my sister. The past doesn't even feel like it happened. It feels like it's happening in every moment, in every slumber. When your memories come back to you, do they clutch at you? At your heart?
Yes, yes they do.
So anyway, tell me a funny story? You seem like you know a few good ones.
I don't. I really don't. Nope, not the odd taxi cab. Seagulls, no. No, that's spooky. No, that's scary. No. No, that's sad. No. Quinn's Adventures. Dead woman with the yellow. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got no funny stories. I am so sorry. I gave you the only funny story I have. Let's see. I don't even know what this. I guess it's family, but I don't know. Let's try this one. Seagulls and the Fisherman.
Life ain't like that, in my experience. But I guess my experience ain't normal. My family. They were good to me. Ma and Pa. And to Paul. And to my sister Jessie. Some days I wish I could find Jessie again and have her help me. She always liked Paul best.
You're still family.
Know any good jokes? I'm not so good at telling them anymore.
Like, you're a good family. It sounds like. It doesn't sound like you're a family that is, like, not one that wants to connect, you know? I don't got any funny stories, bruh. I gave you the only one I've got. Here, I'll tell you the story of Quinn's Adventures. Maybe you'll find something funny there. I don't know. Focusing on the funny parts, that's good.
Yeah, Paul would have liked that one. Travel. Well, this walk feels like a little bit of freedom now and again. The flowers along the road make for fine company. So anyway, tell me a funny story? You seem like you know a few good ones.
I got none. I got none. I've got none. Here, the women arrested for bootlegging. There you go. There's something. Just take it.
That can't be true. That sounds like a Navy tale. Authority? The law? Well, I had a thought once, in the trenches. You and I, all of us, have the right to the pursuit of happiness. Can't say I've held the Declaration myself, but does it say anything about having a right to achieve happiness?
No. Just pursuing it.
Do you know any happy stories? Hopeful ones?
Ha 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 ha! No. No, I do not. Hopeful stories. This one? No. Hopeful. This one's hopeful. I think.
For a moment there. Just
Oh yeah, I got it. Cool.
a moment. I felt better about it all too. Freedom is getting paid what you deserve, and getting enough to get by. Freedom is the ability to be free of pain.
Yeah.
Here's the sun. I've got to go. I'm headed up the road this way. Will our paths cross?
Probably. I don't know. Not going to Pennsylvania anytime soon, but maybe eventually.
Days come and go and the terrors return. They'll never be able to pay back what they owe me, but I'll always keep at 'em. What about you? Is there something somebody owes you?
No, but apparently I owe a wolf. Okay, let's see. So I got that. Ooh, Mason's Loss, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go here. And then we're going to get on the train because I want to go as west as possible because I want to get to here abouts. Because this is where I actually live. And I think that would be interesting. It's hard to look at these shining buildings in the direct sunlight. You feel like an ant crawling among the tombs of giants. Away from the monuments, though, you find a city that's a little more human. Okay.
The mailman's uniform is dated and worn. He sits on the edge of the road, head in hands. He looks up as you approach. Can you help? Car clipped me. I think my legs... Well, I'd appreciate it if you could deliver this for me. He holds out a brown envelope.
Shouldn't I instead help you get to a hospital or something if a car clipped you? Just saying. I've been clipped by cars a few times, but they mostly got my bag and not me. So, just saying. You should probably go get that taken care of more than this mysterious envelope.
The letter's addressed to a James Gibson Sr., 120 J Street. But the city stymies you. The blocks run straight from I to K. You stop a man for directions, but he shakes his head and laughs. Someone's playing a joke on you. There's no J Street.
That makes no sense. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. There has to be. That doesn't make any sense. Keep looking.
Over here.
A woman in a brown coat overheard your question. She steers you down an alley. Someone's chalked a big orange J on one wall.
I thought Clovis was late. Go left up ahead. Old Man Gibson's the third on the right.
See, that makes sense now. There are so many streets that are so tiny that, like, they don't even have signs.
As you round the corner, the world changes.
Oh.
J Street is a place out of time. Like the city forgot an entire street a century ago and carried on around it, oblivious. Even the noise and bustle of D.C. can't penetrate this little pocket.
That's cool.
The man who answers is ancient and stooped. He peers at the letter. I think it's from my son. I don't see so well anymore. Will you read it to me? You tear the letter open. It isn't good news.
I already have this. And I already have this. Tell him the truth.
He fights it, but his face crumbles. Tears roll down his cheeks. It's better to know. I've been waiting a long time for this. His shaking hand takes the letter. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. It is better to know, but also they did say that good stories were ones that had real stuff in them. So, you wander the streets of the city looking for a way to make cash. Look for work. Digging holes. More holes? Not what you had in mind, but damn, they're digging a lot of holes. Water fountain. What's this about? I asked last time. I didn't ask last time, so what is this? Nobody wants to say a young woman keeps mouthing something to you across the hole, but you can't make it out. What is she saying? Dear Lobby? Dave Hobby? Dean Bobber? You never get anyone to admit what this is all about, but you do get paid pretty okay. Dear Hobby. Dead body. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I can get on trains. I'm not gonna. Leave. Okay, let's see here. There's a train. Ooh, but there are some houses. Stories. And then I'll get on the train, I promise. Oh. Oh. That's silly. That's silly. Pop train. Oh. That was just completely wet. Okay. Oh, Quinn. Hey.
Stranger, it's good to see you again. You know, I'm gonna see this whole world one day, but for now, I just got my sights set on seeing all 48 of the great U.S.
You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in New York.
I already seen 10 whole states. That's better than my folks ever done, that's for sure. Plenty of townies and even some tramps treat me like I'm kid simple, but I ain't helpless, and I only act it when I ain't got no better choice, like if I get pinched. I do right fine on my own. Don't need nobody but Cass and Flip. I want a story that scares me. Now I'm older, almost nobody can do it. Give me your best shot.
I already gave you the scary stories that I had. What the? Okay, let's see here. No. 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 Yeah, I got nothing for you, kid. I'll just tell you stories. Because I got nothing. I got nothing scary. I already told you the scary ones. You weren't supposed to be
What's
here.
the use in telling sweet, happy tales if in they make you snooze? The past is just that. Past. The whole world is at my feet, so why bother talking about the one place I can't go to no more? Hey, tell me one of those exciting stories.
I refuse because I have none.
Ain't life got enough tearjerkers in it without telling stories like that? Jeez.
Nope, you need to hear all of them.
Sadness. Ain't seen no sight sadder than in the city. In the city, they want you to feel like a giant among giants, like you can do anything. But I seen them shanty camps full up with folks who got nothing to eat or do. Cities serve to make the small feel smaller. I'm in the mood for something real funny like.
A funny story? Oh, well, I got none. I have none. I've absolutely zero. The only funny story I had is it's gone. I got no funnies. Got nothing. Man, you dang kid, why were you here? You weren't supposed to be here.
I don't get too much out of tales that are so cheerful. Not enough excitement for me. There you go, talking about family. Like I said, don't need nobody but my dogs. Flip's still a little green. Found him starving and angry by the roadside a few months back.
Oh.
He gets riled now and again, but he don't do nothing too bad if you just wait and let him get it out of his system. He's good to have around most times, and Cass sure seems to enjoy the company. Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those.
You weren't supposed to be here, so no, I got nothing. There. Mason's
Well, that was
stories.
something. You spin a good yarn.
Apparently not good enough.
Change. Change ain't coming, stranger. It's already here, so they say. Got a whole country tied together with rails and roads and still can't feed everybody. Between you and me, I think that ain't ever gonna change. Can or can't got nothing to do with it. I wanna hear one of them venturing tales. Got any?
No, I do not. I've got nothing for you, child. Actually, do I even have any stories left? I think I don't have any... Yeah, I've got no stories. None at all. Exit. Leave.
Heading out this early? Well, travel safe, friend. I hope we meet again. Where are you going to? Decided yet? Maybe our paths will cross. I'm going up the road this way myself.
Ew, Carolina. Gross. Nasty.
Hope I'll see something fun. I generally do, you know. There's interesting things to see everywhere if you're keeping your eyes open.
I don't like the South. Too hot and full of mosquitoes. Oh no. As you hop off the boxcar, you suddenly feel the heavy hand of a railroad bull on your shoulder. Now, where'd you come from? He asks in a way that indicates he doesn't care. You don't mess with the Rock Island's cars. The beating that ensues is efficient and brutal. Oh, unfortunate. Ooh, new song. These fellows are lounging in the front of a half-finished office building, taking their lunch break. Hey, one calls, waving you over. Rick was telling us a story. Listen, okay? And you tell us if it's bullshit or not, okay? Rick, a credulous-seeming fellow, starts telling you a story about the immortal seagulls. Oh, hey! You realize it's the story of the seagulls and the fishermen, but changed in a few major ways, so it's definitely part bullshit, right? But also a little real? It's not bullshit. Half the group groans. How the hell is that supposed to be a real story? Exclaims the man who waved you down. You're all the most gullible pieces of shit I've ever met. The other half of the group, vindicated, shares the bottle of pop with you. Thanks for the pop. Oh, hey. Wow, this place has a lot of city on it. A lot of houses and stuff.
Excusez-moi.
Beckoning you over, the woman shows you a letter, beautifully typeset on thick vellum. You're struck by the scent of a fancy department store? She points on the parchment to the address.
This address, you know?
Her accent is very thick.
Take a closer look.
You are dismayed to read the first paragraph. Lorem ipsum dolor sit amet. And the address under the monogram in the letterhead. 12345 Road Street, Anytown, USA.
Oh no.
The woman blinks, hopefully, leaning close over your shoulder.
Yes? You know this place?
She asks. Poor woman. She's been tricked.
Oh, I think I have this one, so I'm gonna make something up.
You send
I
her
don't think I have
around a
that.
nearby corner at random.
Merci.
She exclaims, clasping the letter to her bosom, stars in her eyes.
Enfin, mon héritage attend.
She hurries down the street, gone before you can change your mind.
I don't know what she said, but I feel so bad. Okay, so let's see here. Map. North Carolina. I guess North Carolina is better than South Carolina, because, you know. Okay, so we want to go west. West is where we're going. West. West. Ugh, we're gonna pass through New Mexico and Arizona. Ugh. Oh, but we'll get to Vegas. I'm pretty sure that's Vegas, unless that's not Vegas. Okay, but west is where we want to go. West. South. West is this way. Charlotte. Okay. Right? West is this way? Yes, west is this way. What's that? You smell the campfire before you see it. A young man turns a roast bird on a makeshift spit. Wandering, he asks? So am I. Stay a while. Folks like us gotta share when times are good, right? He shares his lunch. Fresh cooked fowl, caught mint only an hour ago. Ooh, thank you. Oops.
The blistering sun has scared even birds into the shade. But a middle-aged woman and a young couple are still collecting scraps of cotton that the machinery missed. With a ragged voice, the older woman calls to you. You got any water?
I don't have this one, so I have to choose this one because I know I have the world, so sorry.
The young man stands up and calls out.
Wait, I'll pay.
He chases you up the road, shows you a few pennies.
I'm sorry, but no.
You shake your head and hurry up the road.
John, you idiot.
His mother shouts. John gives a bellow of frustration. Glancing back over your shoulder, you see the glint of sun on copper as he hurls those pennies into the field.
That's stupid. That's so stupid, but also I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Not giving them water, I feel so bad. Oops. Oh well, it's okay. We're here at Atlanta now. Atlanta's suffering, you can tell. Even before this depression got started, crops were failing and farms were closing. Now everyone's looking desperate. Okay, explore.
You find yourself in a poker game on the 3rd floor of the Weinkauf Hotel. Sometimes these things just happen.
Do I have money to play?
The man with the burned face to your left, he never gave his name,
Oh.
growls at the smiling man seated on your right.
You ain't got the stomach. I killed men for lessons in that pot.
Smiler plays on and takes the hand. The burned man bares his teeth.
I mean, we got into this mess because of gambling, so I
This
guess
hand
we'll
comes
join.
down to the burned man and Smiler. "Walk away, boy," says the burned man. Smiler drops his grin. "Ain't your boy, Roy." Roy's eye twitches. Smiler outplays Roy again, and a new hand comes around.
Look at your cards.
You've got an okay hand. Not a world beater, but not nothing.
Either way this happens. We got into this by pressing my luck. That sure, press my luck.
For a moment, you think you have it,
Guess that makes sense.
but Smiler calls and you're outclassed. Roy's preoccupied and has to be nudged into dealing. You finally hit a decent hand.
Make it count.
Roy is still staring at Smiler. "What'd you say your name was?"
I didn't, but it's Jackson.
"Jackson," repeats Roy.
I knew a Jackson once.
There's a fierce look in Roy's eye.
Okay.
You played it just right. You take the hand and the lion's share of the chips on the table. Smiler cusses. Roy cashes out and slips away. You play a few more rounds, but that hand practically sewed up the game.
Nice.
As you leave the hotel, you smell smoke. You cross the street and look up. Flames have engulfed the 3rd floor, where you played the game. The fire spreads hungrily. People are leaning out of windows on the floors above, but you can't see any way to help.
Oh, snap. That was terrifying. I don't think we need to earn money. I think I earned enough money. Ooh, wait, maybe if I panhandle, I'll get a story. No luck today. After hours of roasting in the sun, your hat is still empty. You're not sure it's down to unfriendliness, though. Everyone here is just as dusty and hungry as shabby as you. Okay. Store. Well, it looks like I'm all, like, well-rested and everything. So, ooh, ice cream float. Go back. Okay. Leave.
A sign in town says a farmer is hiring for the sugarcane harvest. A bag-eyed man drives you and 10 hungry strangers out into the cane, where he leaves you. Everyone gets a hatchet, but no instruction.
Why?
The foreman is missing for some reason. Nobody is sure what to do.
Okay.
A young man in a red jacket stuffs all the hatchets in his pack.
This is stupid.
He says,
I'm leaving. You can get $5 for a nice axe like this.
He marches off into the cane and others follow.
Don't.
a young woman shouts after them.
It's not right.
I don't have this one yet, so I have to do this one. Or do I have this one? It doesn't look familiar. Is this the tower? Oh, I do have it. If this is the tower, I do have it. But I also already have this justice one too, so...
You trot after the thief. For some reason, though, the path back out to the road is narrower and darker than you remember, and the sun is lower in the sky, and the mud sucks harder at your boots than it did a minute ago. Soon, you've lost track of the others.
Oh.
You're pushing through the cane, coated to your thighs in mud. The sun is missing. You hear voices ahead, but you can't see anyone.
Well, it was a trap.
You stumble out onto the bank of a pit. At the bottom, sugarcane stalks push up, twisted and crazy through a mat of bones, rusted hatchets, and ripped scraps of red jacket. Shit. You turn and bolt through the cane and burst suddenly out onto the dry road and the hot sun.
Ooh, there's either it's a show or a movie. I think it's a movie where there's a story just like this. Except it's like it's on a plantation and they're like giving tours, but they go give a tour at night or something, and then the dead from the river like come up and like start killing people. Something like that. Oh, that's what that reminds me of. Can I just stand here and maybe somebody will... Maybe? Hey? Yeah! I was gonna choose that story, but hey. Oh, how do I get out of the car? That's now my next question. Oh dear. Do they let me out when I want, or do I have to get out on my own? How do I get out? Well, I want to go to this camp. So, space? Q? How do I get out? How do I get out? Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm never doing that again. That was too scary. I don't appreciate that one. Shaw.
I take a look at you. Figure we're heading to the same place. You've been walking a long time, same as me, trying to find where you fit.
No, more like trying to gather stories so the Wolfman might give me my skin back.
You ever wonder if that place don't exist? No shame in it, I do. Plenty of time I wonder if I'll just walk forever.
Walking is nice, especially if the weather's good.
You start to wonder, how did I get here?
Not really.
When you're alone, all you have is all this time. Time to trace the lines back to where things started.
True.
But tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen out there so far?
Ooh, you want wild things? Okay, let's see here. Wild things. The bootlegging thing. Ooh, that was no. This was the wildest thing. This thing. That was crazy. Winged goat.
Come on, you can't shock me. There's some sadness out there. Things get took from you. You realize that things get took from you. You ain't never owned them in the first place. That's a dark place.
True. Very, very true.
But anyway, you, know any good true tragedies? I feel like one of those tonight.
Tragedy. Ooh, okay. Tragedy. Ooh, that's a tragedy. Tragedy. Got a lot of oh, this one is sad. This one makes me sad. That's a tragedy.
I hear you. No one would say my father was free. Sometimes I think about whether my father would find my life all that different from his. You know any good jokes? Funny tales?
I do. I have one. Where is it? Where is it? This one. The Identical Men. I think this is the only funny one I have.
Thank you. I needed that laugh. I think about the past sometimes. I never wanted nothing but to be a farmer, to do honest work, get an honest wage. I ain't never gonna be a farmer now. Not much use to think about it. So, tell me a sad story. Sad and true, okay?
Oh, I have a sad and true one. Where is it? Where is this one? This one. No, not that one. I mean, that one works too, but where is one? No. This one. No, it's not that one. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where is... I don't have it anymore? That's okay. Wait, where's Quinn? Ah, oh, Mason. Mason, where's Mason? There's it go. Mason's Lost. There you go.
Body and soul. Change. When I was a young man, it took a while for me to accept it. All things change. When I did, I leaned into it hard. Sometimes you need to salt the earth to get where you need to go. So, tell me a sad story.
Another one?
Sad and true, okay?
Okay. Jeez, you like some weird stuff. That's weird. I thought it was in the justice part, but it's not. The story about the guy in the street. But okay. Sad but true. I guess I'll go with this mysterious woman getting the letter. That one's kind of sad.
I guess we all got a different sense of humor. Some folks have choice. Sometimes you have options, but no choice. You understand?
E.
Sometimes you're told you could do anything, but there's only one thing to do. Here's the sun. I got to get going. My route goes up this way, but I sure did enjoy talking to you.
Was this Kansas? No, Arkansas, which is technically Arkansas. Okay, well, I am trying to go up, so because I want to go that way. So I might see ya.
It's probably the kind of story you've heard a million times. Down on your luck, need work, take whatever you can get. How about you? Does my life sound familiar?
Yes. Unfortunately and uncomfortably so. Okay. Shaw's Life at Times. Okay. Mississippi, Alabama. That's south. That's east. So we want to go this way. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. We've gotten quite a few Vagrant stories. And, ooh, I never noticed this before. Minimum net weight, 48 pounds. Does that mean that this only has 48 pounds worth? Is that what that means? I don't know what you mean. Grown by Dimble Games. Oh, I get you. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. We've got lots of interesting stories. I got this game off of the Epic Store, so if you'd like to play it yourself to see all the variations that can happen, feel free to go grab it yourself. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck watching me play it and seeing the variations that I get. And I hope you all are having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and that you continue to have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon. And if you're not having a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, please kick it in the butt. Kick it hard in the butt, okay? You deserve good things. At least I hope you do. I hope you are not a monster. If you are a monster, please go stub your toe immediately. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye!